I love the minimalism of it. And so let's see what I can come up with this fabric that a friend of mine gave me. Oh my goodness. So I'm thinking of Cape Dior, Christian Dior 1950s, but you get my drift. That is a see-through thingy that was from an old dress of mine. I will tag the photo. So that was the idea, to have those patches and have the see-through. Those areas you see was the see-through, is supposed to be the see-through. And then yeah, I'm just playing and seeing what can come up. And I was thinking of a 2-piece, but then I realized I would be limiting for different sizes, so I decided to go with the second one. Yeah, I got an old piece of clothing, and then I don't know what that is called, but I traced it out like that, like the pattern. I got a top that I see will fit the style that I'm trying to achieve, and then I traced out the pattern. As you can see, that's the front. I'm tracing it out, and then yeah, I have to make sure those degrees are 90 degrees. If you know, you know. So I'm measuring out the neckline to see the position of the neckline using my size. That's me putting on seam allowance, and yeah, I'm ready to cut this piece. I think that was the front, the center front, if I'm not mistaken. And then I had to cut the center back as well, I guess. No, not yet, bear with me. Yeah, so then I cut out the center front. That's the center front. So I'm making the upper piece transparent, as you can see. I'm pinning down the pattern by 90 degrees, meaning at fold, right? At a fold angle, meaning if I unfold it, it's going to be a whole piece. So I cut it, but remember, you have to keep it at 90 degrees at the center front. So it was really difficult to cut, yeah, and something is wrong with my scissors, but you know, just kept on going. And then yeah, I tried it on my body. Oh yeah, it fits. I cut out the back. That's me cutting out. It's really a difficult fabric to work with. I won't lie, I'm going to be honest. But if you want to see more of these, follow me on my Instagram, the Fashion Vegan. You will see how I'm doing this. So that was time to cut, and I had to measure the waistline using the top that I had just cut. So that's me trying to make a diameter, because I'm going to do a full circle, and that is me trying to measure the radius. So because I folded it in two, meaning I'm going to cut 2 pieces and then fold them on the side. Sew them on the side, because the fabric wasn't big enough, like the width of the fabric wasn't big enough to cut like a 360, because I want a longer piece. So yeah, and yeah, so yeah, that is me cutting the piece. Guys, follow me on Instagram, the Fashion Vegan. Then you'll see my lives of me doing everything. Like, you'll see everything, because these are edited to suit people on YouTube, but you know, people have a low concentration span, so I have to edit them to a few minutes. So yeah, so I had to cut the second piece. Please comment and tell me where you're watching from, and yeah, just comment, subscribe. I would love to be doing this more. I remembered that I had to cut 4 pieces of the top, so that was me cutting the 4 pieces of the top again, because the top is not going to have a lining, so I'm going to have to close it in with the, I don't know if you understand, 2 pieces in the front, 2 pieces in the back. Yeah, so I had to cut 4. So newsflash, at this point the design has changed. That is a piece that is going to come after this one. So at this point here we are, and when I tell you it took me forever to sew this piece, it's like 360 degrees of sewing. Anyways, I managed. And then I saw this skirt and I loved this pleat detail. I was like, let me make a corset. If you want to see how I made that, here is how I made everything. But if you want to see how I put the holes and everything, follow my Instagram. You'll see I do it live every time. The fashion vegan, at the fashion vegan. I realized, yeah, someone would want their waist cinched, and that's how I would achieve the Christian Dior look. So that's the corset, and the look is finished. Here I am. If you want more details, there is also another video where I'm doing the hat, how I did the hat. And that is me. Subscribe, like, dislike, comment. And oh, by the way, this dress is available if you would like this dress. I make one-of-a-kind pieces. I mix upcycled fabrics, and also the fabrics that I use are sustainable. So if it's new, it's a sustainable fabric, and it's mixed with, you know, something nice that was pre-loved. And yeah, if you want this dress, the corset, it can be yours. So that is the dress. Without the corset, it's so free. One size fits many. Yeah, DM me on Instagram, the fashion vegan. And that is it for now. Subscribe. Until next time, bye.